Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. So this is your mid-month check-in. Let's see what's coming in for you. And we have, a very intense Valentine's Day coming up on the 14th. And I am excited to let you know I do have a sale on 20% off all readings. So tarot readings. So check that out. The link is in the description box below. Let's see what's coming in. The Strength card, Courage, Endurance, the World card, Fulfillment, Celebration, and the Nine of Acorns, Power and Perseverance. Wow. Okay. There's some challenges to keep going with something here, but the more you keep going, the deeper you go into it, the more fulfilling you're potentially going to find it. There might be parts of you that are like, get me the hell out of here. I don't want to be doing this anymore. But it really feels like it's really, really powerful for you to gain a new perspective with this. Whatever this feels like, it's been a bit of a challenge for you. There's a lot of courage to kind of keep going with it. Absolutely. And so, interestingly, it may not feel like it, but it is the aim of this energy, they're saying, is to connect you to your power, like this beautiful Black Panther here, which I'm not holding up. But the World card is very beautiful, fulfillment and celebration. So there's this deep fulfillment. I love this beautiful whale just diving deep into the waters and just opening its mouth, easily feeding and going deep into something. And it's like this beautiful, deep emotional journey that the further you go into it, the more it gives you. But there's also, the deeper you go, the more resistance you're feeling along the way as well. So you have to be really brave with it. But at the same time, there are rewards at the depths of that ocean that perhaps even you can't even see at this moment in time. So I really feel like it needs a little bit of time. That word is the operative word here. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Aries. Let's see what's shifting and changing. Okay, let's see. We have, Wheel of Fortune. Very nice. Sagittarius, Pisces, Jupiter, and Cancer. The signs on here. So, yeah, things are ready to really expanding. And your world, but it feels like the expansion is the ocean, the whale going deep into the ocean here. We even see it's a journey over the water here, the boat. So it feels like what's expanding is this deeper sense of fulfillment, or a deeper sense of emotional connection, or deeper sense of intuitive knowing, deeper sense that's coming in here, this deeper emotional energy and even soul energy that comes through here. So Jupiter wants to take you on this beautiful journey through the waters and into these new places, new emotional spaces, and into places unknown where you can emotionally expand and make new connections. So, yeah, it really feels like there's an opportunity here to, really perhaps connect with some new people, or connect with some of the people around you on a deeper level, or it's interesting. Or if it might not necessarily even be connected to a person. It could be an experience that's coming through with this, Aries. But stick with it. Just get this sense of resistance. So let's see what else is coming through for Aries. They're actually saying to pull an affirmation card. So I'm going to pull an affirmation card. We're doing things slightly differently for this mid-month check-in. So let's see, what does Aries need to know? My life is a mirror. Okay. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. So it's interesting because I feel like, if somebody, that's this sense of diving deep into the ocean, some deep emotional connection here. And if they're shifting and changing, perhaps that creates an opportunity for you as well. And if other people are triggering you in some way, then perhaps there's a sense of saying, what are the messages there where you can learn what it is that why is the universe giving you this opportunity to grow through what's being mirrored back to you through these relationships, or the people in your life at this moment in time. And because we've got the elephant with the Strength card, the Courage and Endurance, it's, perhaps stick with this energy, or it may require a little bit of resilience and effort. We've got the Hermit card coming through. So let's see. The Hermit represents your divine wisdom within, your very beautiful, wise energy. But the Hermit can sometimes be a little bit of soul-searching, looking for the answers, because you are crossed by the Seven of Cups, which is where the vision is still forming. Things aren't necessarily clear. The Hermit's looking for the path ahead, but is crossed by this Seven of Cups. So let's see. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is, a new opportunity, or looking for a new opportunity, or maybe there's a lot of new things beginning or cycles beginning. The Seven of Pentacles, you're planting new seeds for growth. Absolutely. It's a growth cycle we're seeing coming in here. That word's come in a couple of times. But it may be that, you've got these opportunities here. Where do you want to put your time, effort, energy in order to sort of see the growth that you're seeking? And does it require some adjustment? Do you need to nourish it a little bit? Does it need nurturing? In the recent past, we've got the Seven of Wands. Let's pull everything out. We've got the Moon, the Three of Swords, the High Priestess, the Page of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the 10, and the Tower. Wow. Okay, and the Three of Cups. I do have to pull another card after the Tower, because I'm just like, I can't leave it there hanging. Okay, so I feel like, the situation is the Hermit. So it may be that, there's a lot of deep questioning that's going on here. There may be an older person around you that you are going to for help or advice, or somebody that you're thinking about or trying to understand what's going on. Again, the cross with the Seven of Cups is that maybe what's the best option here that lies in front of you. Things aren't necessarily clear, but we do have this beautiful Page of Pentacles, which is saying, well, I've got all these new things or new opportunities or new cycles beginning. I'm getting messages that it's time to try new things. And so I really want to make sure that if I'm going to invest my energy into a group of people, or some emotional connections here, or with an experience, or with people in my life, that, how do I want and who do I want to be doing that with? Because here at the base, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is planting seeds for growth, where, these relationships can build and grow, or move and expand into a new place. So in the recent past, we've got the Seven of Wands, which may be that this is, trying to assert yourself within a situation to find your place, or to, it could even represent a power struggle of some sort. But this can be where you've been defensive or blocking people or warding people off as well. But it's like you're trying to get yourself into a better position, and so that you can feel like you're in a better position with these people around you. I'm getting this group energy. So whether they're friends or whether they're, just group collective energies, they can be family, neighbors. Can be all sorts of things. In the near future, we've got the Moon card. So this represents home, but it also represents your emotions. So there could be some fluctuating emotions coming through around this. There could actually be really significant celebration coming in around the home. There's something like that could come through. So whether that's a party or an event or something like that, something shifts within that can shift the energy, which is interesting. But ultimately, the first thing I got with this Moon energy is a lot of subconscious, like you're working a lot with what's going on in that subconscious energy in the realms of the Moon. And you might have to really intuitively trust your waters with how you're moving through some of these relationships. So it could be quite literally, they're showing me like a ship. I think it's a pirate ship actually, but it's a ship navigating these sort of waters that have to be very careful, but otherwise, you don't want to hit the rocks in some way. So you're presenting as the Three of Swords, which may mean that there's been things in these dynamics that have been not working for you in a way, like maybe there's things that have been said and done that have hurt you, or they've triggered some wounds within you. Maybe you're just not feeling quite so emotionally safe around some of these people, or that there's just some wounds that potentially are coming up. This is the card of wounds coming up to be cleared out. So, yeah, in the process of it coming up, it can feel a bit, yeah, but at the same time, I can see a big shift and change coming through with all of this. And energy surrounding you is the High Priestess. So, again, with this and the moon, your intuition is by your side. So, really trust those intuitive waters that you're kind of navigating. Like, why do they say that? How do I feel about this? Just feel like there's just some interesting kind of friendship or group dynamics that are going on here that you're going to be navigating these waters. But at the same time, even though there's challenges around it and things might be triggering within you, there's opportunities for growth and even fulfillment in the most surprising places the deeper we go into this journey. So the High Priestess can also be, perhaps there's somebody around you that is very highly intuitive, that is a support around you as well. And the High Priestess is, when the High Priestess is around, just in a general environment, could be when there's some really interesting little synchronicities coming through. It might be, I was just having a conversation about this thing, and then suddenly you run into that person, or, it's just one of those, you suddenly get a message or you see it online and it's like, oh, I feel like I'm getting a message here. So yeah, that can happen. These little interesting signs and synchronicities can happen with the High Priestess. This can also be very lucky energy. So it could be little lucky things coming your way as well with the High Priestess. But ultimately, the High Priestess is revealing a lot to you about what lies underneath the surface in some of these dynamics. So I feel like just trust that. That's something that's coming through. Hopes and fears, we've got this Page of Wands, and this is getting a little bit more confident with navigating these waters and moving into new territories and wanting to getting the message to maybe explore and discover some new things, even though it feels a little bit emotionally tricky, or it's challenging you in some way. But we have as an outcome the Eight of Swords. Oh, let's try not to throw them away. Okay, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and then the Tower. Boom. I'm going to put the Temperance down for the moment because that's when everything comes back to the Tower. There's some sort of release of pressure or tension or something that I feel like somebody's holding on to something. They're stuck in their fixed thoughts or limited beliefs, and this is about overcoming those limiting beliefs, seeing that some of those things that you've been holding on to have just been weighing you down or making something so much harder than it needed to be or heavier than it needed to be, and just seeing that doesn't serve you anymore. So it feels like quite a release and a change of some belief systems or things you're holding on to when it comes to these group dynamics, which actually I think is going to be really positive because we go straight from the Tower, which is the deconstruction of those beliefs and those things that you've been holding on to that have been weighing you down and holding you back perhaps, to the Temperance card, where things balance out again. New elements and aspects are coming in and things start to flow with this relationship or these relationships around you and these people around you. So just when things were feeling like, really like restricted or heavy, then there's this Tower energy of an unexpected change of some sort. That could be just a shift of perspective. It could just be a release. This could be somebody just having a little hissy fit, storming off. But then it's just that whatever it is, it's the energy that needed to be released. It's like a release of pressure that was pent up, that it was like, imagine a whole heap of water that's ready to expand and grow, and there's these things trying to kind of hold on to it, stopper it. And it's like the pressure of this growing water and these deeper feelings that are coming in and this journey that's taking you deeper and deeper into new places, it's almost like the pressure of that just gets like, I can't hold on to the old things anymore. I just need to kind of almost like release and go with the flow in a way and just go, okay, I'm diving in. They're showing me somebody on the edge of the water. It might be thinking, oh, the water's a little bit chilly, so I don't really want to dive in. Maybe I'm not going to go swimming today. And you're right on the edge. And then it's like something happens. There's this change or a realization. It's just like, yeah, I'm diving in. And so this temperance energy represents balance and harmony being restored after potentially a bit of drama of the tower. Absolutely. But things can start to flow. So if there was things that needed to be said or pent up feelings or emotions or things that needed to be brought up into the open, then that's a sense of these new elements coming together and realigning. So there's a realignment of energies within this kind of group that is going to feel so much better after these things from the unconscious come up and worked through. So we have this Three of Cups, which is again the card of celebration. So it's just a strange way to get there. It's not, the standard way to get there. It's like this pent up energy of frustrations and feeling like I don't know if I'm feeling safe or trusting this journey, and then just something kind of comes to the head with it. The energy can't remain as it is, and things start to rebalance and things start to flow and things start to align, which is really nice. So this is the coming together of people celebrating. This is the emotional connection. And this is playfulness and fun and bliss and just things kind of coming back to a much funner, calmer, more connected place or energy that comes in, which is really nice with that Three of Cups. So if you're having any issues with friendship groups or family or people who are close to you, it feels like there's a really positive shift and change. And the temperance is about health as well. So let's have a look what we've got. Okay, animal spirit energy. We're pulling a couple of different cards this time. So animal spirit energy, we have the bat. Okay, interesting. Leo actually, I think it was Leo, got the same card. So it might be a bit of a fire sign thing. We see the moon here. So we actually do have a full moon in Virgo, a full moon in Virgo when we move into Pisces season on the 24th. So maybe that's where some of this is going to start kind of really reaching that peak understanding and resolution, which can come through. And the bat is about trusting your feelings. It's like, it can sometimes feel like you're flying through the darkness and you can't see where it's going or where something's going, but you just have to really trust your intuition or trust some other feelings that are coming in and to release fear. That's one of the messages of the bat coming through, fear inside your mind about where you're being intuitively guided. Okay. Ooh, I'm dropping crystals. Okay, so what picture is forming for Aries? Let's see what picture is forming. Oh, the Divine Physician. Yes, this is very lovely. This is a heart chakra opening. This is heart resonance, heart opening, beautiful heart healing that comes through that can bring an alignment with mind as well, mind and heart. But yeah, this is really beautiful. There's a sense of there's potentially something that's been locked up there inside your heart. Maybe you've got your defenses, your walls up, around it, but there is a release and it comes into a much more beautiful, calmer, harmonious energy after that, which is really nice. So the Divine Physician, a lot of beautiful heart healing coming in for you here, Aries. So that's your reading. It's actually a very beautiful reading, and that's why I've been encouraged to step into this expansion of this deep water of the world and the Wheel of Fortune. And yeah, it's easier said than done to open our heart and expand our heart and let more people experiences come in, because we've got our usual things that are like there blocking and stopping it. But it really feels like this is a powerful journey, and to persevere with it, and it does require courage, but there is celebration and fulfillment and rebalancing and realigning that comes in around it as well once we release what needs to release. So Aries, if you're interested in a personal reading, I do have a sale on, Valentine's Day sale, 20% off all readings. So the link for that is in the description box below. Love it if you check that out. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and all of that really helps with the growth of the channel, and I really appreciate it. And take care, Aries.